Thank you, Mr. President. It troubles me greatly to rise today in opposition to a tribute to honor the judicial decisions of retiring Michigan Supreme Court Justice Markman. In this tribute, we are being asked not to just honor his tenure, but also endorse his decisions, and that I cannot do. For when history called recently and asked the court to overthrow the votes of 5.5 million Michiganders, he sided with those who were trying to undermine the very fabric of our Constitution and our democracy. He was on the wrong side of history, and I cannot honor his actions mere weeks after that decision.
I cannot endorse this resolution as presented, nor in good conscience overlook many of the justice's decisions, namely his most recent decision to promote and politicize the recent presidential election outcome by voting to allow an attempt to undermine the tenets of our democracy, the institution of our election process, and the illegal pandering to overturn the will of the people, particularly the votes of Black Detroit residents.
While I would honor his service, I cannot endorse the legacy of Justice Markman because he was on the wrong side of history.
Thank you, Mr. President. While I would honor his service, I cannot endorse his legacy because he was on the wrong side of history.
We can honor somebody's tenure in public service without subscribing this entire chamber to a particular judicial philosophy.
I too would honor his service and his length of service. I cannot endorse his legacy because he was on the wrong side of history.
On the wrong side of history.
He was on the wrong side of history.